lived here since 2009, and we renovated for the first 9 months, and we have where we're at now.
We are actually the first owners who are not members of the Wallace family to own the house. Prior to our buying the house, all the members of the family of Dr. Bruce Wallace and his predecessors, they lived in the house and owned it. So 3 generations of his family lived here and grew up here. It was designed at first to be a slow process, but right after we moved in, we found out that we were going to have our first child. So it quickly became a 9-month window of opportunity. So we visqueened off all but a very small portion of the house, which was the back of the house. And we immediately demoed everything else that we wanted to work on, starting with the master bedroom and bathroom, and began working immediately and lived in the kitchen, the back den, and what is now our son Wells's room. We added a wall in the front room to restore a foyer, which was originally in the home, then had been removed by the second generation of Wallace's, and then now it's been restored. We restored all the floors to the original hardwood, which was underneath the carpet, which we were just amazed at the condition of them when we pulled the carpet back. Other than that, a lot of painting and trying to update but keep things within the style of the house, which was built by a New Orleans architect, so it has sort of a New Orleans feel to it.
Functionally speaking, main things that we did during the renovation were we put in central air, and we put in lights, ceiling, traditional ceiling lights. So we did a rewire of the house and new electrical panel. We also completely remodeled 2 bathrooms.
That was a really interesting thing there. The house had lots of lamps in it. Miss Wallace had beautiful things. The house was lovely with antiques and lots of lamps. But you didn't realize when you walked in that there were no ceiling fixtures or like recessed lights or anything, because this house was built before the time when those things were part of what you planned for. So we had to go back and add all of the ceiling fixtures with lights.
Well, we didn't grow up here. All of our family is from here, so we grew up here a lot, but not here. So I don't really know if I could answer that question for sure.
Well, I spent most of my summer vacations here and holidays. My grandmother and grandfather lived on Halsey Street, and so I'm real familiar with this area. And mostly what I notice are the numbers of young families that are moving here with young children, and it seems to me that the town is shifting its focus away from keeping things the same to how can we incorporate more and more new and different things, and I think that's wonderful. I like the Garden District because of the convenience. Kyle and I both work downtown. Our church is downtown. One of our children goes to school downtown, and the other goes to school at Peabody Montessori, so that's not far. So for us, the convenience is, you can't beat it. And it's also a community atmosphere in this neighborhood, which I think is wonderful. It is a definite labor of love to do something like this, and I'm proud that we did it, because this house, a 100-year-old house is something special. So I'm thankful that it's here. I'm thankful that people can come and look at it, and people are interested in it. They do ask us about it. They want to come and see it, and I'm always pleased to be able to show it to people. we have people who like antiques a lot and want to come and look at the antiques that are here. That some people like architecture and want to come and see some of the architectural features. Some people just are really into old flooring and want to come and see an example of this type of flooring because it's apparently very rare to be intact like it is. And we're always happy to share it. And I think it's good for the neighborhood to show people what you can do with what's here. And I'm hoping that some of the other houses in the neighborhood that could use this kind of TLC, if people will come and look and see what you can do, maybe they'll be inspired to take on some of these houses and do the same thing. And we'll have even more of these to show in the neighborhood. Please come to the holiday tour of homes on December the 10th. We hope to see so many of our friends and neighbors there.